Age.
I love Luke Cage.
Oh man.
Luke Cage is awesome.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I mean, he's a hero for the black people.
You would do that. You would go there. You just would.
Him and Black Panther, and who else we got here? Him, Black Panther, Okoye, who's like, Panther's like warrior female,
Oh,
hit
yeah.
lady,
Yeah, she's hot.
isn't she?
Very hot.
Grace Jones looking lady. Have those three. It's like the Marvel Nation of Domination.
Anyway. Oh my goodness.
We are the nation of Wakanda Nation. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Why, Tionte? Why? Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever, by any means necessary.
Somebody please get this man a shield. Oh my goodness, that was amazing.
I love that line. Have The Rock come out. Get this man a mic.
Oh my goodness.
But I like how we transitioned to the wrestling side. Now we've already talked about the WrestleMania before.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about the Greatest Royal Rumble?
Glorified house show.
Yeah.
I the Intercontinental match was anything with Seth Rollins in it lately has just been amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've been a huge fan of Seth. I forgave him for Sting.
Yeah.
But I mean, this man just puts on great matches, and this Seth Rollins now as a face is just amazing. When he's not, that whole Triple H thing a couple of years ago was just I don't want to discuss that. And the king and queen burning in a pile of rubble. I'll be the one to burn it to the ground.
He went through like a big stagnant period after WrestleMania last year.
Yeah.
Where it was like he was just sort of floundering around, and then he tag teamed with Dean. That was cool.
Yep. Roman and the boys.
Roman and the boys.
Oh yeah. Bring it back, please. Third time, Roman and the boys.
You may know him as the Shield, but last year that was Roman and the boys.
Oh man, tag team match. The Shield is in action next. And they come out and, Dean's in Shield gear. Rollins is in this normal stuff with his own Burn It Down t-shirt. Is this the Shield? Well, you know what? They should have might have had separate entrances. Go ahead, come out to your separate entrances.
And then they did.
Yep. This is the great Shield reunion. Roman and the boys. That's what it was. Roman and the boys.
It's like if it was like a good stable that could return or something. It's like if DX came out, returned. And it was a Shawn Michaels, I'm just a sexy boy.
Yep.
And then time to play the game.
Yep.
All just separately. No break it down, no crotch chops, no fireworks, no let's get ready to suck it, no click too sweet.
Nope.
It's just Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah, that just
That was funny.
very funny.
The show reunion sucked, but
It was horrible. God, it was
we got maybe one full Shield match, and that was the Shield versus New Day.
That was really good.
It was a good match.
That was really, really, really good.
The Mumps killed the Shield versus Miz's Army thing.
Yeah, it did. It sure did.
The Rumble though, but yeah, you're not wrong. It was just a glorified house show.
Yeah. That like I said, the Intercontinental match was good. Just seeing Balor sitting there in disbelief that Rollins just jumped on a ladder
That was awesome.
and took the title in
That
his
was
face.
awesome.
I'm just saying, heel turn. Give the man who doesn't. Go ahead and say it, Scott.
Gotta do Michael Cole voice. It's the extraordinary man who does extraordinary things.
Yep, and his trunks are too tight, but that's okay, right? That's
Balor Club is for everyone.
it is.
Implying it wasn't for everyone before, I guess.
I thought it was, but I guess not. I guess people would saying it wasn't.
Friggin' Balor just run around saying, no, Sada, you can't be in the Balor Club. Sorry, I don't accept your people right now.
Oh my goodness, that was just what the heck.
But let's go through match by match, I guess. So let's do it the Meltzer way.
Yeah, but before we do that,
Sure.
is Kevin Owens turning face? Because I keep hearing that he's about to turn face.
It looks like it.
Oh,
kind of looks like it.
I can't stomach a Kevin Owens.
If you've been watching Raw and like the Raw stuff on pay-per-views, it looks like he is, but I can't fully tell.
So I guess it's going to be a situation in a couple months where it's going to be a big tag match at main event Raw. We're going to see Roman, Seth, and Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens. Wait a minute. Weren't you guys at each other's throats like in a rivalry back in 2016? Strowman, didn't you and Reigns almost kill each other? But that's okay.
No, it's fine. No.
Get these hands. That's all that matters. Is get these hands.
Yeah, there's something to say about WWE's like storytelling and consistency, where it's like I understand their faces now, guys, but they're not friends.
Yeah. Come on now. But
All right, sure. Let's go through each match. Remember the opener was Triple H versus John Cena.
I like that. Both were extremely, over.
Yeah. Mark crowd. They would love Cena H.
Yeah, I mean that really good match. I love suck it all that stuff was just amazing. Wasn't surprised that Cena went over.
Yeah.
I mean it's John Cena. So
it's John Cena, the face of the company, the pimp daddy John Cena himself.
Yep. Good 15-minute match. Personally, I would give it 3 stars.
I'd give it 3. I'll give it 3. It was an enjoyable short. It didn't go on for too long. It wasn't like it overstayed its welcome. It was just it was a nice short burst of a match that was more about wrestling and entertaining the crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
My thing about Triple H is that you notice his matches are always the same thing where it's he takes control for a long time. Someone called it a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Where it's he's just sort of you're trading blows back and forth with him.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes his matches can come off as plodding and slow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm glad this one didn't go on for too long.
Yeah.
What was
Alexander Kalisto was next. I'm a big fan of Cedric Alexander. Always was. Kalisto, I never really liked Kalisto at all. I mean, this match was decent. I mean, give it 2 stars. But like I said, a big fan of Alexander. I mean, I love him. I mean, the man is jacked.
He was looking pretty jacked.
Yeah. I mean, his suicide dive that he does, beautiful. It is so beautiful. I'm happy he has the title. Very happy. I hope they just don't play hot potato with the title.
Again.
I know Buddy Murphy has a title match on May 29th against him. So I'm like, I hope Alexander has a give the man a nice ring, because come on now. The man had that storyline with Alicia Fox, you deserve a title ring.
Oh yeah.
That was just
he powered through that.
Yeah. And Alicia Fox, I mean, she is hot. So
She is, but I mean, you ain't gonna see her no more.
Oh yeah, you got into an argument with Ronda Rousey's husband.
Oh,
You're in the doghouse.
It was nice knowing you, Alicia.
Yep.
My thing about the cruiserweight division, when they were talking about how they was rebooting it and Triple H is writing it now and all this and that, and I'm looking at it now and I feel I hate to say it, and that matches are fine. I hate to say it, but I'm a little bit less interested in the people right now.
My thing is, I'm a big storyline guy.
Yeah, same.
What's the storylines going on here? I mean, Lucha House Party.
Okay.
Is Tozawa and what's his face? Hideo Itami, are they not together anymore now? I don't know what's going. I didn't watch this Tuesday because this Tuesday I wasn't even in the house when 205 Live was on. So,
right.
But I mean, out of all 205 Live wrestlers, it's not a single one down there that I'm just kind of I mean, I don't care for Kalisto.
Right.
Lince Dorado, I haven't seen many of his matches. Grand Metalik, he's pretty cool.
Lince Dorado and Grand League are literally the two definitions of wrestlers in that show where I just go, they're still there?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love Tozawa.
Oh, yeah.
Even though his title reign he had was just, wasn't even a week.
It was barely a week.
I mean, that was just...
And here's the thing, he was one of the handful of cruisers who were over.
Yes.
At least his chant was over.
Yes, he was over. The Titus Worldwide thing with him, it was over.
It was, and they just said, back on Neville.
Yeah.
Which why I can't understand why Neville is upset when they gave him the keys to this entire division.
Exactly. You had the longest reign so far.
Mm-hmm.
You two-time cruiserweight champion?
Yeah.
I mean, Enzo's gone now. Why don't come back?
Just come. You can still rule the thing.
Yeah.
It ain't like, you're missing out on any. Like, I understand that some of these guys want to be on the main roster.
Yeah.
I understand that. But here's the thing, you weren't doing anything on the main roster when you were there.
Yeah.
Like, what were you fully doing? The most you had was losing to Seth Rollins in a WWE title match.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. I mean, like I said, I was a big Neville fan. I like the king of the cruiserweights.
That was great.
Yeah.
He was one of the best promos on the show.
Now, his T-shirt, it could have been better, but I mean,
Right.
Hey, you're getting a T-shirt. Some people can't get a T-shirt. Where's Mickey James' T-shirt since she's been back? Alicia Fox finally got her first T-shirt win. A year ago, before she got hurt or something like that. I mean, like, the cruiserweights. Who down there has a T-shirt? Because all I see is regular 205 Live T-shirt. It's all I see.
Maybe TJP.
Oh,
has
yeah,
one.
but I mean, I like him too, but he was the first cruiserweight champion, and he gets, no respect now. But
the second he did a dab, I was like, no, you're done. You're dead. He was dead to me.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow children. How
Dab.
are you doing?
Dab. I like the Brian Kendrick.
Yeah.
I like Jack Gallows. I mean, there's not a single person down there who I just dislike. I mean, like I said, Kalisto and Lince Dorado. Kalisto really, I'm just kind of like about, but
Right.
I mean, all of them down there, they can wrestle. They can wrestle.
I think it's just like how I see 12-5 Live now. If you are into like those indie shows where it's like there isn't too much like promoing and personality stuff, and you're just into like just two dudes wrestling,
Yeah.
then yeah, that's your show.
Yeah.
The only problem is just WWE, and if you're trying to get over with a casual crowd, just wrestling isn't going to help you.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Are they still getting tag titles?
I don't know. I've been trying to look. Find you can try and look it up for me. I don't know.
Because I think it's still a good idea to get them tag titles. You got a bunch of cruiserweights down there, and you only got one title.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they're still going in the direction. You got the Lucha House Party. I mean, it's just it'll be good. I mean,
It would help.
Yeah.
However, with co-branded pay-per-views and there being like not only that, but the creation of a women's tag titles, that's gonna be like what? 10 belts?
yeah,
Or not? Or hold on, no. There's four on Raw. There's 4 on SmackDown. Got the Cruiserweight Championship. You got the Women's Tag Team Championship is going to come out.
yeah.
Cruiserweight Tag. That's 11. Cruiserweight Tag Champs. That's 11 titles. 11 titles. What do you do?
Well, I don't know, I feel like the Riot Squad has to get the tag titles because
Well, I think it's only going to be SmackDown exclusive.
oh, and they are on Raw now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget about the draft,
Yeah, understandable. Absolution.
but they broke it up now.
I thought they were going to like rebel and try to stay together.
I heard that Mandy Rose is about to get a big push.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Oh, never mind.
You know why?
Never mind.
She's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot and who is she dating now?
Oh no, who's she dating?
She's dating somebody that was like interesting. I can't think about who it is now, but
I mean, if I was to try and inquire, I would say Corey freaking Graves. Every time she's out, like in the ring, he's busy salivating over her. But you know,
yeah, he does salivate over her. I mean, she is beautiful.
that is some thirst.
Oh, that's one beautiful lady.
That's a beautiful. Did you see her entrance?
No, I didn't. I heard what the screen gets like foggy or something now.
It's pretty cringeworthy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Tito Sabantani, whoever his name is.
Oh
That's
yeah,
who she's
in
dating.
NXT.
But he's hurt again. So,
Well, you know.
well, I don't know if again, but I heard he's hurt. So,
Her Mandy Rose's entrance is it's one of those things where. Or remember Lana's entrance when she was a solo wrestler, where she's just like trying to act sexy,
yeah,
but it comes off as like forced and stilted.
yeah,
Imagine that, but worse.
yeah.
Where it's just like she's just like kind of like like she's like moving her hips and she's just like cringily standing there and just like trying to look hot. And
I know Vince loved it.
Vince probably loved it. I mean, he
Probably so did Vince Russo.
oh,
Oh man.
him and Dunn and then all of them people in the back were probably just sitting there. Vince Russo's probably sitting there on his couch beating his meat to it.
Tionte.
Oh, I am.
This is a PG broadcast.
No, I'm sorry. He was busy having some fun time with himself on his couch. Alone.
I'm watching it now. Yeah, she's getting that push. She's getting that push.
You see what this looks like.
Yes. Okay, so I have to make sure that every Tuesday night I see her matches now. I have to make sure of that. I always like Mandy Rose, and like I said, I make sure I don't miss the Riot Squad matches because I like Riot and Liv Morgan.
She beat Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Man, oh man, it's just this is gonna be a fun summer, fun summer.
No, it's gonna be Anderson's summer.
But I guess back to the Rumble.
Oh yeah, Mandy Rose distracted us.
Yeah. She's doing her job. Hey.
She's what was the match? After
Wyatt and
Hard Raw tag titles.
Match.
I mean, yeah, good match. Oh, it was a good result.
Yeah. What are the Woken Warriors? That's the name now?
I believe they're called, according to Cole, they're called the Deleter of Worlds.
Okay. Well, hey, I mean, let's build Bray Wyatt back up. Let's build him back up. Let's build that segment they had backstage a couple weeks ago when Jeff was there.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. I mean, thank God for Matt Hardy and his woken genius.
When they first started doing it, I remember fans were being very impatient because they were asking, when are we getting all the other Broken Universe stuff? When are we getting the like a final deletion type match?
Yeah.
And then there was the people thought the Bray Wyatt feud went on too long, and I'm just sitting here like, calm down, it's coming.
Yeah.
You can't just throw the casual crowd into the lion's den.
You can't.
You know, that is a thing you have to kind of build.
Yeah.
Because, like, having that stuff don't make no sense even with context. So, you know, I like this though. I love it.
It is. It's a genius.
It's genius.
It's genius. I have nothing against the bar. I like the bar. It's just you get tired of seeing somebody with the title over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I like Sheamus, I like Cesaro. It's just, can someone else get the title, please? If Titus, with Titus with what? You were building them up for what? A couple weeks, and then you brought them right back down.
I thought Vince was going to be like, oh, what is it? Black History Month? All right, time to do my yearly Black History thing. And I thought they were going to do it. I thought they were going to do it at Fastlane. I thought they were going to do it on Raw. They didn't do it.
Yep.
So I don't know what they're doing. Then they had him get sort of like curb stomped by Ziggler and McIntyre.
I'm sorry, McIntyre is still the chosen one.
The chosen one.
He is still the chosen one to me.
I like the team.
Yeah. When is Ziggler going to re-sign his contract? If he even re-signs.
I don't know. Didn't he already resign it?
No, apparently he's saying he did not sign anything. His deal doesn't expire until I think the end of summertime. So
I mean, I don't. I would hope he signs it back. I assume he's gonna wait until they give him like a push, or like him and McIntyre. I don't know.
yeah, I feel like if I know Vince, what he's gonna do is do I have this play for a couple months. Have Ziggler turn on McIntyre and push McIntyre as a face. I'll be fine with that because he's the chosen one. The chosen one. You know, I like my big guys.
I'm okay with
Jacked. Jacked.
I'm okay with McIntyre.
Claymore.
The Claymore's a cool finisher. I love that.
Claymore.
I love I like their finisher.
Yeah.
I love that.
That is really good.
But it's like him on NXT as a face was just not doing it for me.
Yeah,
I thought it was boring.
I thought he had unfinished business with
What's his name?
Almas. Yeah. You know, there was a Jeff Hardy and Jinder Mahal match at the Rumble. That was.
We all know why we remember that match.
Yeah. It was quick, Hardy, love Hardy. I mean,
Yeah.
I like Jinder too, but you know, that's whatever. Goodbye. On to the next one. Bludgeon Brothers, Usos. Are the Usos faces again?
I couldn't tell you. I think they are, but they're not. They're like in between right now.
Yeah, let's turn them thuggish. But you know what? They're not going to be heel for a while. We're going to turn them face or in between a couple months later because they're the Usos. You know what? Matter of fact, in a couple months, have them wear the colorful stuff again with the face paint. Go back to that. Why don't you?
I hope not.
Go back to
They can't go back to that. Like, my thing is, when it comes to the tag division on SmackDown and tag division on Raw, I'm seeing a lot more added interest and potential in Raw's tag division right now. Because I don't know where they're going to go with it right now.
Yeah.
Because with Raw, you have all the pain of like the obvious choice of like getting that big mega push
Yeah.
in the division. But then you got people like, what's his name? Like Ziggler McIntyre, who could easily use the tag titles.
Yeah.
You got people like, and they sent the bar to SmackDown, which was interesting.
Yeah.
So there's like this power vacuum in the tag division.
Yeah.
And, I guess maybe you push Brazongo or Ascension or something, which is...
The Ascension are dead.
Yeah, but I'm interested what they might do. I don't know what they might do. I don't know.
I like Brazongo. They are hilarious.
They're hilarious. I love Brazongo. I think they deserve tag titles before any of the other teams, honestly.
Yeah. But I give the Bludgeon Brother match and Usos,
The SmackDown tag... Oh, we're going to give it, by the way. We're going to give it.
Maybe like 2 stars.
Yeah, I honestly...
Same thing with the Hardy match because I forgot to give that
I would give the Hardys... I would give Leader of Worlds versus Bar like 2. And I'd give the Usos versus Bludgeon Brothers match... Okay, no. I give the Raw Tag Titles match a 2.5.
Yeah.
And I'll give the Hardys... Usos Bludgeon Brothers a 2.
Yeah.
Because it was more or less... They had more offense in, but it was more or less as a glorified squash match.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my thing about it is that I don't know what they're going to do with the SmackDown Tag Division right now because you have 4 teams that more or less are like the top of the top right now in the Bludgeon Brothers, Usos, Bar, and New Day.
Yeah.
And that's like making even just one of them lose is kind of wild.
Yeah.
And Gallows and Anderson, I feel like
The Good Brothers, man. Build them up, please.
Please do. And then you have Sanity coming in.
Yeah.
Eric Young's team.
Yeah. I mean,
what do you do at that point? That's a really stacked division, but any one of them losing is like, weird. I don't know.
it's very weird. The Good Brothers. I mean, they deserve a lot better.
They do.
I mean, their faces with AJ.
Yeah.
I mean, just anyway. But then you got the Intercontinental match.
Good match.
It was good.
Best on the card, actually.
Yeah, like I give that. I gave Cena and H earlier what
3.
3. I give this like 4 stars.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna.
To me, it was best best match on the card.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna give it like. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I mean, it had me really thinking: is the title going to change hands right now?
Rollins can do that.
Yeah, and all of his matches recently have had that effect on me. Like that Raw match he had with Balor. Mm-hmm. April 30th.
Yeah.
I was sitting there saying, "Oh my God, Rollins might lose tonight."
Yeah.
Like it was really good.
Backlash with the Miz.
Yeah, that was good. Oh my goodness.
That was the best. Like, I don't know which one was better, that or the triple threat from Mania.
Ooh.
Because both were really good.
Yeah. Especially those entrances.
Miz is. I like Rollins' entrance with the whole White Walker thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
My biggest thing about also I saw a comment to slightly direct the topic, not to like slightly direct it, but still related. I saw a comment on the internet. Someone called Cody Cody. They called him a poor man's Miz, and then someone replied by saying, a guy has a couple good matches, and suddenly he's people think he's the best or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, excuse me, Miz, for the past couple years has been on fire right now.
Yes, I mean, to me, the Miz just like he's a good heel.
I think he's the best heel on WWE right now.
I mean, he's putting on good matches.
And yeah, you can just say, well, he just has the right partner. You can't just keep saying that.
Yeah.
He's good in the ring.
Yeah. I respect him. I respect him a lot. Give him one more run at the world title.
He deserves it.
Just give it. Man, I was thinking, him and Styles could probably put on some really good matches.
They have before. Him and Styles had a good match like a couple years before.
Yeah. So
Miz deserves a main event run, and I would have loved for it to be on Raw, but unfortunately, Big Bork has to hold the belt hostage.
Who?
Big Bork?
Oh, yeah. We're not gonna see that title anytime soon.
No, we're not seeing that belt for you, bro. Don't. I can't wait to get to that match. Miz deserved to be in the main event on Raw.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, I would say he was main event on Raw.
And I love his he made a comment. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, saying how the world title should be main eventing the shows.
Yeah.
And it should.
It should.
It should. I mean, like I said, I have all respect for that man. He is good. He is good at what he does.
He knows how to make you interested in something.
Yeah.
And the best thing is that as a heel, he knows how to make you boo him.
Yeah.
He doesn't try and make you cheer him.
Yeah. And also, outside of the ring, he's a really nice person because I was able to meet him.
Really?
In that stadium. They were here for Battleground. What year was that? 2016?
Probably.
And of course, it was a Sunday. Not a lot of people were there for some reason at the game, and no one really knew who he was except for me.
I figured.
I popped when I was like, "Oh my God, it's the Miz!" And my dad was like, "Who?"
Oh.
The Miz. Which my dad, he used to watch it way back in the day. He's seen the Miz before. We just forgot,
Right.
who he was and stuff. But like I said, he's a real good guy.
Miz is the character and the actual guy seem to be just completely opposites, which makes it even better how he just plays this guy.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's had one of the. I know Meltzer said Okada has had one of the all-time best run. I know. Well, he said Okada is having one of the best runs of all time. I know Miz isn't winning. I know he's not the world champion, but Intercontinental champion or Intercontinental focused Miz, I feel like it's one of the best mid-card runs of all time.
Yeah.
From his time on SmackDown. No, let me go back for even before that. When he first came as Hollywood Miz, ever since then, I feel like he's just literally been at the top of his game.
That stunt double thing he was doing with
Miz Dow.
That was hilarious.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
And I know I know Sandow was funny at the time, but Miz made it as well. Miz was one of the primary people who was making that from his reactions and everything.
Yep.
And the feud he had with Dolph Ziggler even before that when he first came in as like Hollywood, and then you had him coming in like later on after he moved on from Mizdow, and then you had like he got moved to SmackDown, and he had Maurice.
Yeah.
Him and Maurice were great together.
That Ziggler match where Ziggler was just, that I quit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if he loses, he's done whatever.
Great.
That was really good. I mean, that right there, to me, just like, was the moment to revitalize Ziggler's career. Then what did they do with it?
Yeah, look, that's a scene with Ziggler.
Yeah, just typical WWE. I mean, rest in peace. So that thing he had going on with Lana and Rusev back in 2015.
After that big Survivor Series push he got, but year before that.
Yeah, that was.
But and then Miz after his big SmackDown stuff with Daniel Bryan, which we're finally getting the payoff for, hopefully soon. I'm assuming like SummerSlam or whatever.
Yes.
And then we get like Miz, with the Miz Taraj, and that's good too.
Yeah, that was good.
And just he made the Intercontinental Championship feel like something. If anyone breaks Jericho's record, it should be Miz.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but that's just me rambling on about Miz and someone saying just Miz only had a couple good matches recently, which I feel like is far from the truth.
Yeah.
But the Intercontinental Championship match, just really good match.
Yeah.
Best match on the card. What was after that?
That was the Nakamura
Styles
match, double count out.
It was better than the Mania match. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like if we go in the Backlash, I have more thoughts for this, but boy, I mean, do you want to do Backlash after this, or?
Yeah, so I was reading a report that apparently Vince McMahon, when at Backlash, when the fans walked out, it was eye-opening to him.
Really?
Apparently, but I mean, I just feel bad for Roman.
I feel so bad. Well,
I mean, it's just.
You know what? We can. You know what? We can go over Roman next, actually, because I'll just give my grade for Styles.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna give my grade for Styles Nakamura. We can move on to Reigns and Lesnar. My grade for Styles Nakamura is 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
His song is just. Oh man.
Am I the only one who feel like his song sounds like Doodle Bob from SpongeBob?
I will kick you in the nuts to your nuts. Oh man.
There's like a part in the song where he just goes like, 99. I'm just like, oh, golly.
That is amazing.
But okay. Universal title match. Steel cage.
Goodness. Yeah, I'm a big Roman Reigns fan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That just before the casket match.
Oh yeah. Was it? I think it was.
It was.
Okay, it was. Okay.
That casket. I mean, it's good to see Taker back, but Rusev got buried.
Oh well. Give him this much. He got more offense in than Cena did.
He did. He actually did.
So, they made Rusev look good against Taker.
Yeah.
So I'm not even upset. That was all I wanted was just the Rusev not to get like stomped.
Yeah. 3 stars.
3 stars.
Yeah.
All it really needs. Like I said, like you said. Well, it wasn't in Tokyo Dome, so.
It was down in Tokyo Dome. It doesn't even deserve 3 stars.
Yeah, well. But Universal title match.
Go first.
You want to go first?
No, you go first because I just need time to just
all right.
Get my tears ready and just.
Okay, I'll get you some tissues.
Oh
yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
I have so many thoughts on this feud. The entire macrocosm of it, even from 2015. Ever since then, we've just been waiting. Ever since Lesnar and Reigns got screwed by Rollins,
Yep.
we've just been waiting. We've been waiting for the rematch.
Yep.
Because we knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
It wasn't even like one of them things where it wasn't just like just telegraphed. We just knew it was going to happen. It was telegraphed. It was just. It wasn't like it wasn't. And throughout all these years, even from 2015, Reigns has been the only one who was allowed to look fairly decent against Lesnar.
Yep.
Before Braun.
Yep.
And I guess Joe. Then we waited 3 years. 3 years. Before we finally got this. In between all of this, we kept getting different iterations of, this is Roman Reigns' coronation. You know.
Watch your words, Tionte.
Yeah. Roman Reigns' coronation, was it Triple H when he beat Triple H at WrestleMania 32?
Yep.
Was it when he beat Taker at WrestleMania 33 in the main event? All of them in the main event, mind you.
Yep.
Was it when he beat John Cena at, what was that?
No Mercy.
No Mercy?
Yep.
Or was it going to be this year when he finally gets over the hump and beats Brock? Then, during the entire feud with Brock, he looks like a chump. And keep this in mind. For an entire chamber match where he won the number one contendership, everyone wanted Braun. And Braun was dominating the entire match. Roman does like one speed, like a couple, okay, Braun took a lot of punishment in the match, I'll give him that. But Roman just beats him. And he beats him, and then he gets sort of murder stomped by Braun again. And then we had to sit through a month and a half of simply Brock raffle stomping Reigns.
Yeah.
He never, not once in the entire month does he look good against Brock. Even when you think he does, Brock just comes back and F5s him. But see, you think at Mania, it's like, oh well, he's gonna get the win obviously now. That's just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Then he gets his head busted open. He looks awful against Brock. Is this a bunch of spears, F5s, Superman punches, and like suplexes? Let's not forget suplexes. And then we finally think he's going to beat him, and then Brock wins. Okay. And then we're like, okay. Oh, he's gonna beat Brock at the Greatest Royal Rumble in front of Marks. A bunch of kids in Saudi Arabia. They love Roman Reigns, don't they? Do they?
I mean, he got mixed
reaction.
Mixed reaction that night. Well, yeah, that night.
It's almost like no matter where he goes, he's not getting the best reaction.
And it just sucks because, like I said, I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. Mm-hmm. The guy can wrestle.
Yeah.
He can wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the fans are not going to accept this man. And like I said, I've been saying, you know what? If it's to help him, turn him heel. Turn him heel.
At this point.
But it's just like, I mean, like I said, I feel bad for him because, like, I don't want Vince to just to give up on him because it's not like he's a bad wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
He's very talented.
I mean, the fans don't want to accept him. Vince, no matter what you do now, it's not going to help. It's not going to help him get over. The fans don't want him. They want Braun Strowman. Mm-hmm. They want anybody else but Roman. Anyone but you, Roman.
That storyline was telling.
And it's just, like I said, I like Braun Strowman. I love Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I just want the big dog to just finally have it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not the type of person that I'm going to get mad and upset and throw a temper tantrum. And for all those people who literally go to events, and I'm sorry, if you walked out of Backlash after you probably paid some pretty good money, you're an idiot. Because I'm sorry, I'm not walking out after I just spent $100-something to go see this thing and I'm upset with the main event. I'm not walking out, I'm just still sitting there. Okay, maybe I'm not happy with it, I'm not going to, be so ecstatic for it. Okay, that's that. But I'm not going to say, you know what? I'm leaving early. And I just dropped $100-something. Nope, that's stupid. But
You work hard for that money.
yeah.
Get your money's worth. Even if, it's like if like your parent is like, I don't care how bad this is.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit here. You're gonna eat this. I pay money for this. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
I understand, but I want Reigns to do good too. I finally just wanted Reigns to beat Brock. We could be over this feud.
Yeah.
And we could just say, okay, Brock, see you later. Go to UFC. Have fun fighting to Cormier or whoever he's fighting.
I mean, I'm just now because Vince wants to do this again, where he wants Roman and Brock to fight with rematch at SummerSlam because he's not doing Money in the Bank.
Of course.
I'm sorry, Vince. I already know the outcome of this match. Roman's not going to, even though I'm hearing that SummerSlam is his last date because if he's going to fight again, he has to train after that for the UFC event in December. But Vince, how are you going to sell me on Roman beating this man? Because he keeps losing.
He keeps losing.
And I'm a diehard fan. I'm at the point where I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of seeing this. Very tired.
Yeah. I think everyone's tired of seeing Roman. And he didn't even deserve to get the greatest Royal Rumble rematch. He didn't even earn that one. They just gave it to him. And he comes on Raw and complains about it. Oh, I didn't ask for this match. Who put me in this match? But I'm going to beat him anyway. Believe that. And I'm just sitting here like, you're complaining that you just got handed a world title match when there are other people in the back in storyline who wish they had it as you, and you're talking about how management isn't on your side. Get out of here. This is an inconsistent character, and it makes no sense. Like, you're getting everything you could ever want, and you're complaining that management isn't on your side.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make him like anti-establishment, like Daniel Bryan was. Daniel Bryan legitimately wasn't getting these chances. And then Daniel Bryan, even in storyline, wasn't getting these chances. And it took Bryan bringing a bunch of fans into the crowd, from the crowd into the ring to hold a show hostage.
Yep.
In order to, whereas Roman Reigns just sort of stands there. Vince says, "You're in the main event, buddy." And he's just like, "I hate you, Vince." It makes no sense.
It doesn't. I mean, I don't know. I just want him to just to be cheered because I feel sorry for the guy because people would say, "Oh, it's his fault. He's not over." Well, creative has failed this man.
They failed him horrifically.
They have failed him, and now, I could understand if it was somebody who couldn't wrestle, who just was so stiff, who just was so boring.
If it was Luger.
Yes, okay, I could understand. You know what? You don't deserve. No. But this guy can actually wrestle.
His matches with AJ Styles proves he can wrestle. His matches with Bray Wyatt proves he can wrestle.
Yes.
He pulled a good match out of the Big Show a few years ago.
Yes. I mean, and yet. Yeah, I mean, he just gets booed.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just so disheartening.
It's disheartening, and it's almost insulting to the fans because it's insulting to your roster in universe. It's insulting to your roster. Because let me get it straight: Roman Reigns can tough out anybody else on the roster, but he can't even look decent against Brock anymore. So basically, Brock is literally just this god who can't even be touched by anyone on the roster. Taker can't touch him now. Cena can't touch him. Rollins can't touch him. Ambrose can't touch him. Triple H can't touch him.
No.
Reigns can't touch him. Braun can't touch him.
Nope.
Joe can't touch him.
Nope.
Styles can't touch him.
You know who might touch him though?
Who?
Lashley.
But that's the thing. Apparently he doesn't want to work with Lashley.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would have been cool with that match, sure. But apparently he doesn't want to work with him in an MMA fight or even a wrestling fight.
Lesnar's an ass.
Lesnar is a gigantic... I mean, what else can you say about it?
He's not in it because he loves the business. He loves the money.
He loves them. And I understand that. That's fine and dandy. And you know what, honestly? I've learned to stop even blaming Lesnar. Because I feel like if Lesnar just does anything Vince tells him as long as the money's good.
Yeah.
This isn't. I bet $10 if Vince said, "Okay, you're dropping the belt tonight to Heath Slater," he'd be like, "All right, how much you paying me?"
Yeah.
He wouldn't care. He doesn't really care. No. So this is all him thinking that Lesnar holding the belt hostage and breaking Punk's record is going to be like.
Isn't that soon?
Yeah, he's breaking Punk's record soon because if he's not wrestling until SummerSlam, he's breaking Punk's record.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Punk, your one big claim to fame in WWE is being replaced by a guy who hasn't been here for half his reign.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
You know.
Definitely.
I know we've been on this topic for a long time. Oh. I mean, I apologize, but this thing. And the match itself, I'm sorry. It was decent-ish. I thought it was better than WrestleMania's match. I thought it was, at least. Do you? I mean...
WrestleMania's match, the only thing I liked about it was the Crimson Mask was donned. That's what I liked about that match. The Crimson Mask, baby. Blood was shed.
Roman Reigns' face got just colored.
Now, just imagine if the fans were on his side, he got colored, won the title, fireworks are going off. That's just perfect. No, yeah. Couldn't do that. No. Nope, could not do that.
It would have been a perfect picture. Him holding the belt, bloodied up, fireworks behind him.
Yeah. I see why Vince wants to push him. I mean, the guy looks like a freaking movie star.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, I read something a while ago saying that, Vince, why he loves Roman, he looks great, blah, blah. Women, kids love him.
Yeah.
He's number 2 in merchandise sales.
Oh, yeah.
So I personally feel like as long as that's still going to be high, he's still going to get, pushed. Strowman, on the other hand, male adults love him. I guess kids like him too. I'm not sure about, that much about kids.
Well, how are his merchandise sales?
I had never read about them, so I don't know how they are.
Because
they're probably decent.
I'm assuming they're decent to justify his push.
Yeah. Like I said, I like Strowman.
Mm-hmm. I think Strowman is the perfect antithesis. I know this is going to sound very brainy and smart. I'm sorry.
I'm too stupid for that, Tionte.
Talking
all muscle here.
Braun is. I feel like Braun is almost like besides just being Roman's foil, Braun is almost like the perfect encapsulation of just the WWE's favorite people besides underdogs. Like the WWE fandom's favorite people.
Yeah.
Just a guy who destroys stuff.
Yeah.
People, I feel like that's been underrated for years because we've gotten a bunch of smaller independent guys. But I feel like people are kind of not into that no more in WWE casuals. I feel like they're not that into it no more.
No. Because
if they were into it, then 205 Live would have succeeded.
Yeah.
People want big dudes who break stuff and look cool doing it. And that's what Braun is.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a great moveset, but him and Brock, given enough time, where Brock isn't just being a douchebag and stiffing him because maybe Braun being green, he stiffed him or sandbagged him years ago. Hold up. People are so into Braun because he breaks stuff, and I feel like they could have did that with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns could have been the guy who just broke stuff and was a big guy who broke something and looked cool doing it. He used that himself. He was like a movie star. He should have just been an action movie star.
I mean, why can't this guy? Okay, you want him face, you want him to be a hero, whatever. Just have this man. Say if Joe's cutting a promo on him out there in the ring. Don't even have Roman cover the microphone. Just
No.
have him come out there. Just have him spear the hell out of somebody.
Yeah.
Superman punch something. Have him make him cool. Not no suffrage succotash. But this is my yard. Believe that. Just I don't know.
And even then, when you have him come for a promo, keep it short. Him just saying, in the midst of all those boos, just being defiant, saying, "It's my yard now,"
Yeah.
and just leaving the ring was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a great moment. But then you counteract it with him trying to have him go toe-to-toe with Cena on the microphone, and it's just like, stop.
Yeah.
This isn't his thing.
Like my worst fear, and in all honesty, just what happened. I would kind of. I mean, I'll still watch wrestling. I'll just live my passion for a little bit. If I get news one day that Vince is stopping the push, and Roman just becomes like
Another guy.
or a jobber or something crazy, like his career just really goes down. I'll be pissed because it's like he doesn't deserve that.
No.
He does not deserve that.
I don't think he'd ever be a jobber, but I mean, mid-carder, hardcore mid-carder who like might be in the main event here and there. I could see him doing that.
And then when watch fans going to say, you know what? Let's have Roman up again. Then we'll start to cheer him again. And Vince going to say, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But
Because that's technically what happened. To be fair, I guess they were cheering Reigns in 2014 because they didn't want Batista winning. But, still.
yeah.
But no, man. And the match itself was like, Roman had the steel chair, and it seemed like they were setting up for Roman to win because like Paul Heyman came in to interfere for Brock, which hasn't happened in ages.
No.
So automatically you're making Roman seem like a big deal against Brock.
Yeah.
But then Roman then spears Brock through the cage, and apparently Roman didn't get both feet on the ground or some crazy stuff, even though he totally did. It was a contrived ending.
Yeah. But
What do you do?
I don't know. Really don't know. I mean, I guess now we should wait and see about the Money in the Bank. And heard Vince is going to treat it like it's a part of the Big Five now.
Yeah, it's the Big Five.
So he's going to cough right there. Mr. Only come out for big things, but that's.
Hey, I mean, I'm game for Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I bet you are.
June 17th.
Yeah. The Nats aren't here either that day, so
Oh man,
that's just a wonderful day for me. Oh, Jamar will be back too.
Oh snap!
Oh my goodness, the click is back. But me and my cousin were talking today about Orton, and I told him, he said I was stupid. I said even Orton when he's like not motivated and he's just coasting. Even his coasting looks good.
Yeah?
Even his coasting looks good.
His
man.
power slams don't ever stop looking good. His drop kicks never stop looking good.
Oh, man.
His RKOs never stop looking good.
Like, you know when that power slam comes, you hear them hands clap. You know it's time. It's time.
I love it. Him and Goldust have the best power slam.
Yeah, it's so crisp and beautiful.
Fluid motion. Like some guys just like power them and like take their time and stall it. Some guys go completely off trajectory. He just goes snap.
Yeah.
But
Baron Corbin.
what about him?
Let's just thank God for Baron Corbin.
Why?
He's just so amazing. Like that Twitter exchange he had last weekend with those fans was so amazing.
I didn't hear about that.
You hear about that?
Mm-mm.
He recently bought a brand new car. Don't quote me on the car because but I think might have bought a Corvette.
All right.
Or something. I don't think it was I forgot what it was, but it was an expensive car or whatever. Bought it. And fans, yeah, you're average. You're not that good. Da, da, da. And Corbin's all like, yeah, but I have look who has a nice car, a nice house, and what are you doing, sir? Oh, you're just a regular stupid indie referee. So go sit down.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is amazing. I love his song with a passion. It's my ringtone on my phone, so people text me, it goes off, and when it goes off, I just sit there and stand like Baron Corbin. It's just so wonderful. His deep six, end of days, it's so beautiful.
End of Days is in the top 5 best finishers in wrestling today.
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
Did he develop that move or did somebody give that to him?
I don't know, but
That thing's beautiful.
Oh, it's the deep
And
six.
the deep six is all. I've had people tell me there are better spinning side slams. I'm just like, sure, business is fine. Sure, like Corbin's better though. We didn't grade the steel cage, by the way.
Oh, just because I'm a Roman fan, I give it 2.5 stars.
I'm giving it 1.5. I mean, I give the WrestleMania match 1. So I mean, hey,
Everyone else gave that one.
he just likes Roman too. He must like Roman better than you apparently.
I mean, the guy. I had people when I was watching wrestling. Grandmother come by. Who is that man? Oh, it's Roman Reigns. He's like Rock's cousin, all that stuff.
Yeah.
He is one like she was like he's one attractive man. He looks great, And I have cousins who are in love with this man.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's great. What is your favorite? What is like one of your favorite all-time matches?
My favorite all-time matches.
Like including WWE, like favorite all-time.
That's a loaded question. Oh man, that's a loaded question, bro. Jeez, Bryan versus Cena at SummerSlam 2013 is good. I mean, Michaels versus Cena on that Raw before WrestleMania was good. I didn't expect that to go an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hard. I'd have to start thinking. I started watching wrestling in like 2005, like full on, and that's a hard question. But those two are like deeply etched in my head.
Really?
Yeah. There's a Booker T match I really like because Booker T and Angle are two of my favorites of all time. Booker T versus what's that match? I forgot the name. I forgot the match. It's a match when I went to go look back at. I think it's Booker T versus The Rock. I really liked that match at SummerSlam.
That was good.
That was a good match. It was the best. I think it was the best match of the Invasion.
Yeah.
That and I guess Hardy versus RVD.
Yeah.
But those two are my favorite matches of all. Those three are some of my favorite matches. There's a lot more, but I had to go look at them.
Because I have a lot too. I could name one definitely sticks out to me. I remember watching it like as a kid on VHS tape over and over again. Sting versus Cactus Jack.
No.
I mean Beach Blast. That was that Falls Count Anywhere match. That was like I said as a kid. I loved that match. That was
We looked at that recently.
yeah, we did.
I liked it.
Also, Owens versus Hart, WrestleMania 10.
Oh yeah, that is a good match. I should have put it on my list.
Owen needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
His wife won't let him.
That man. I'm sorry, that man could just wrestle your pants off, man. He was so good.
I think.
I liked him better than Brat.
Oh. He had more personality than Brett.
Oh, King of Hearts, man.
Yeah.
That was.
Owen was great because you could stick him anywhere on the card and he would make it good. Yeah. Whether it was the main event, the mid card, the tag division, or just him being like a hanger-on of the nation.
Yeah.
I am not a nugget, which I know wasn't his line, but it was just that whole thing of Shawn Michaels calling him a nugget because he just wouldn't leave. But Owen was fun.
Shield a New Day. That was.
Oh, you know what? Shield and Wyatt Family, also one of my favorites from Elimination Chamber, like 4 years ago. That was a good match.
That was good. That was really good.
Alicia Fox versus Melina, obviously, really good match. SummerSlam 2010, I believe. Really great match. I see that face you're making. It's it put Cameron on the map. It put her in the business.
Yeah. How long did she stay in the business?
Maybe like 3 or 4 years.
And I didn't dislike her. I like the Funkadactyls. My man Tyrus, and they put my man Tensai.
Sweet tea.
Tons of funk. Oh man, that was something.
I wonder if when Albert came back, he was Like, was he expecting a world title push, or was he expecting that again?
Jim Cornette for president.
No, I'm good with that.
Expose the business.
I'm
His
good.
favorite thing. They exposed the business. Exposed it.
Uh, greatest Royal Rumble match, I guess.
So what?
Greatest Royal Rumble match. Did you like watch all of it, or
The Greatest Royal Rumble?
like the actual match?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had no problem with Strowman winning.
Yeah.
It looked really weird seeing him with a title because he's never had one.
Basically.
So it looked weird. That Daniel Bryan's chest
That
looked like hamburger meat. Oh my ground beef, that joint looked disgusting. Who was working on his chest? Roderick Strong?
Yeah, I think it was Roderick Strong.
Good.
Him and Bryan were like trading like chops during the middle of the match, and like between him and every other person who came in that match attacking Bryan, dude's chest got lit up.
I couldn't handle them chops.
Ooh, I heard Roderick Strong was one of like the stiffest people on the roster. If I didn't know then, I know now.
Messiah.
Ooh, Messiah the neck breaker. The Messiah of the chop.
Oh my goodness.
Oof.
Big Cass. I used to like Big Cass when he was with Enzo. You know that. I used to really like that.
Yeah.
But him now as a single push to me is not working. That generic big man song comes out, put his fist in the air. Oh, his big thing is I'm big, I'm 6'10". I hate midget small people. I don't like you. I'm a big beat you mercilessly. I don't like you. Yeah, it's not working for me.
Especially since he's not even like a big husky guy like Braun. He's just like a tall string bean.
Who has abs now?
Yeah, he has abs.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, when you're off of work for a while, I guess that's all you can do is train.
Yeah. Guess so.
This match felt more like a jobber rumble to me. Here's my thing. I didn't think they would find 50 jobbers to put in a match.
No.
They managed to fill that match with specifically, I didn't think they would have enough roster members to fill the match.
Yeah.
And somehow they filled this match up with like 80% jobbers.
Yeah.
And like tag division people. Like people you knew weren't winning.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally, I'm trying to think who else would have been believable for winning besides Bryan.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Save us, Y2J.
Yeah, he's gonna go to NGBW and sit there talking about his greatest Royal Rumble victory.
Did you hear he was the backup plan?
For what?
The Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the backup plan apparently.
For a case Bryan couldn't go.
No, I think Shane.
Oh, yeah, because the whole thing he had.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that would have been Y2J, Daniel Bryan teaming against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You know, I can't stand Sami Zayn now. I mean, looking at him like, why?
I like Sami right now.
I don't hate him like Vince Russo does. Russo hates the man with a passion.
Why?
You know, he's a mark and all this. I stopped listening to Russo. Because, you know, when it got to the point I got to pay to listen to him, I said, yeah, I'm not going to pay. I'm very cheap.
I'm not going to sit there and pay to listen to Vince Russo of all people.
Probably why I don't have a girlfriend now, because I'm cheap.
My bad. That was my bad. But I mean, Vince Russo, why would you even pay to listen to him? Why would you even want to listen to him talk about anything?
He said it himself, I'm the Antichrist of professional wrestling.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
Yeah, you're the Antichrist, all right. The match just, I don't know. I just wasn't. I thought it was fun. I think the biggest thing for the match was that commentary seemed like they were trying to have more fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially when Titus slipped. And at first it was funny when Titus slipped.
yeah.
But now it's to the point where WWE, it's not funny because you milked it to where it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, they're doing that again.
It's like you guys became the uncool dad. You're trying to stop. You expose it too much. You expose the business.
I remember when fandangoing became a thing, and the crowd was having fun with it.
Yeah.
And then WWE had Jerry Lawler lead the crowd in fandangoing. And I think that was what officially killed it.
Yeah,
and
all right.
Fandango's push just wasn't the same. But overall, I give the Great Rumble match I had fun. I had fun watching it.
3 stars.
I give it 3.5. I had fun watching
Like I
it.
said, it was so hard. It was a glorified house show.
Yeah.
Better than Backlash, Doug.
Do you want to go over Backlash?
Why not?
Sure.
Why not? Why not? You know what? It's just sound off on Backlash.
Oh, pre-show, Bailey versus Ruby Riott.
I was watching that while I was doing cardio.
I was eating dinner. I didn't even want to watch that match.
And Ruby Riott went over, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
couldn't remember for some reason.
I saw clips of it when I went to go look back at it.
Her character is so dead now.
It's fully dead.
They killed Bailey.
They somehow killed Bailey.
And Triple H was on board with this, I guess, right?
I guess, or might one of the things where it's like he's just sitting there like, Vince, what are you doing? Stop ruining my characters.
I'm gonna take NXT from you and make my own promotion.
He's gonna go rogue from WWE. I would love to see that. At the same time, it would fail so hard. I don't know if that E-money is keeping him afloat. Oh Lord. But man, Bailey used to be interesting.
Yeah, now it's just like, didn't she come to save Sasha Monday night?
Yeah.
I thought you were mad at her.
Yeah.
Oh God.
They're doing that again. That whole women's division don't know what alignment they are at this point thing.
Like I would never forget that. I think I blew a gasket. I think I called you when they were all in the ring fighting each other. And next thing you know, Stephanie comes out. Guys, we're having a women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And they all go hugging. God, kayfabe is dead. You all were just fighting each other. And then,
yay!
I got to see Dana Brooks, so that was fine.
Oh, let me end this.